will it be to replace the production from a guy like Bradley?
Oh yeah. Having Bradley go down is difficult. Difficult one to take in. So, I don't think there's ever going to be, replacing someone like Bradley. But, the NFL is made of opportunities, and so now, there'll be opportunity for a guy to step up and to, earn his spot in the league. And so, I'm excited to see, whoever it is step up and take ownership of that role. But, in terms of replacing someone like Chubb, that's there is no one that can do that. And so, obviously we feel for him. We saw him in the locker room, let him know that we have his back, and we know he'll come back, stronger. So.
Since you've been here, you've had a number of different positional coaches, coordinators, systems. How difficult is that, just in terms of your own development, but also learning a new system each year almost?
Yeah, I think it could be. It's difficult at times, but on the positive side of that, you learn so much so fast, and especially when you have guys that have played for a while. Just in my tenure being here, like Chris, TJ, Stu, Talib, even Robe. Guys that I've been with in the secondary, Kareem now. Having all those different styles of backgrounds on defenses and playing in different systems. I think it's helped more than it's hurt. And having guys like that, kind of teach you, how to, learn a system, things that you're looking for, the different coaching styles within systems. I think we were talking about it the other day. A cover four in someone's and Coach Wade's system is different than a cover four in Coach Fangio's system, and so it's learning all the intricacies in those that help make you a successful player. And so. You can always look at it and say like, oh yeah, it's been difficult, adjusting, every year to different styles of coaching and things like that. But, the end point is, you got to find ways to make it work. And there's difficult things all around the league for every team. And, the best teams find ways to make it work and to keep building off of that.
How much has your initial role changed of what you thought you were going to be doing in this defense than with the Callahan injury and the Kareem injury?
I don't think it's changed much. I think we've done a good job of kind of moving guys around, trying to find out what's best, for the defense, without making too many changes. And so obviously, with Kareem not playing yesterday, Duke stepped up and, went over and watched the film. And obviously from just a secondary standpoint, there are obviously some plays we wish we could have had back, tackling being the biggest ones. But, in terms of production and what we got, I think for the most part, all the guys are locked in. We just got to find ways to make those 2-3 plays that we missed into positive plays. And, that alone could be the difference of the game. And so guys going down obviously hurts. You have an idea of what you want, going into the season. And then, you got to find ways to adjust, like I said, with the Chubb injury, it's all about opportunities. And, when the league presents you with an opportunity, you got to take it.
A lot was made about the frustration, or maybe in the locker room afterward.
Yeah.
You want to see passion, but where does it stand? Because when you get to 0-4, sometimes frustration can become defining. How do you guys avoid that? Is everything good? You feel like it's good, the vibe still?
Yeah, I think the way I've looked at it at least is, I guess I'd be a little bit concerned if after an 0-4 start, especially after the loss that we had with Jacksonville, if guys weren't a little frustrated. Coming into the locker room, obviously things got heated, but it all comes from a place of understanding of trying to win a game. We all are in this, and, we pour our hearts into it every week, preparation and things like that to go win a game. And so, you can imagine being up 17-3 and then blowing that lead and losing that game at home when you're already off to an 0-3 start. Frustration was at the highest, in terms of where we're at this point in the season. And so, it was frustrating, obviously, things were said, but it was nothing more than coming from the heart of, trying to win games. And so we've looked past that now. Obviously, it's been addressed, and, we've talked as a team. And now we're focused on the Chargers, and, we're focused on trying to go get win number 1 in L.A.
I know a number of guys have said they always get out to play Phillip Rivers. What is it about facing Phillip versus versus other top-notch quarterbacks that you guys really like, that you guys kind of feed off of?
Yeah, I think, just in my short stint of being here the past 3 years and playing against him, he just brings out like that competitive spirit in everyone. He's obviously everyone knows him for his trash talking, and, he's one of the, greats that have played the game for a long time and plays it the right way. And so, when you're out there and he makes a couple plays, he starts getting himself going and he starts talking a little bit of smack and he starts calling out what he thinks you're doing on defense. And, it gets you going a little bit. He starts talking to you. You see him talking to your teammates and they're drawing back. And, as competitors in the heat of the moment, you just thrive off that type of stuff. And so I think that's what makes it, so much fun when you're out there competing.
Justin, when Bradley came in here, it was pretty amazing the attitude he has, 48 hours or 24 hours after learning this devastating news about his health. Was he the same way with you guys in the locker room? It was a pretty upbeat guy for somebody facing season-ending surgery.
Yeah, I think, one of the things I've learned, just being Chubb's teammate the past 2 years is he's, nothing really that I've seen has ever broke him. And, it doesn't surprise me when I saw him, this morning that, he was in high spirits. I mean, he has, all the potential in the world, to continue to keep climbing up and being one of the greats, to play at his position. And so I think obviously he knows that, and he knows he's in great hands. And so, I think, for him, it's like this is a great opportunity to show, with this little bit of a setback, why I am who I am and why I can do what I do. And I'm seeing me come back stronger. And, that's encouraging, for us to see as well. A guy like that battling, and it just makes you want to play, even harder for him, knowing that he wishes he could be out there with us.
Great. Thanks, Justin.
Appreciate it.